All right, this should show you how dedicated I am. I'm laying on this really dirty floor. All right, I took the bottom cover off of here and there's a lot of munched up wires here. And this is just about the most inconvenient place. Oh, good Lord. So I think we're gonna have to take this thing apart and put it upside down and see if there's any slack we can pull out of here to repair all this stuff. But coupled by the inconvenient fact that there's only 2 casters on here and not 4, so this whole thing's gonna go when I try and take this off. Oh, all right. Those all look good. That one, check that out. Repair all this. Have to patch some of these. Like, I don't even know if those, good grief, okay. Oh, this will be fun. Okay. All right, well, we got this all disassembled and upside down, and not terribly hard, but still a pain, but. All right, so here's a better look at this here board here. Look at this first. So this one, it looks intact. This one has a couple little hack jobs, but it looks intact. This one is missing some. This one is completely severed. And this one looks intact, but this one is J4 here. So switch 25, 26, 27, and 32. So 25, 26, 27, and all the back ones, I guess. Because, yeah, they're all, they're all jumpered together. So that just must mean like end of ball or something, or end of puck. So this one is missing the last few. So it's just various switches around here that are not going to work. So that's aggravating. So that's J3, pin 20, so switch 24, 2019 is intact, 18 is the other return for this. 17, 16, 15, so yes, 11, 9. Yeah, it came with this little schematic for this here board. So we'll take all that out and redo it. That's a pain in the ass. All right, let me pull out the schematics for this. We'll see what all these wires do. Well, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of damn wires here, but. So, if you come over here, yellow and black, I assume that's what that is this one. So your coin door lights aren't gonna work. See, they got a full-on switch matrix here, but looks like the only one they're using are this one, right? So yellow and red. So none of your coin door switches are gonna work. And the rest of these, blue and white, you can see one of them here. Oh, that's that one. Yellow and white. So this one is your coin lockout. Brown and white. Is it there somewhere? Yeah, right there. That's one of your switch signals. That's your shoot one. Red and white. Red and white. It's right there is your slam switch. Credit buttons, blue and white. I already said that on something else. Which one of these? Black and white. black and white. So yeah, that one's intact, but the return isn't. So, but the problem is it's all right here. And there's no slack. So we're gonna have to pull it all out of there. See if we can get a couple, at least 3-4 inches so I can work with it. I need to get some patch wire and just fix it, repin all these, fix them, place these bulbs. I need to get me some just yopsicles. I should order a few. Just replace those with yopsicles while it's out. Ugh. All right, repinned all of them, repaired everything and replaced a couple wires. So I want to test all these diodes and make sure there's no cold solder joints, maybe clean these pins a little bit, but it's getting late, it's getting dark, and I can hear my wife in there freaking out at the children. So it's probably about time to go in and call it for today. So we will pick this up tomorrow and we'll finish off at least this. Maybe we'll get to that, I don't know. But we'll see you in a minute. All right, this is a really dirty board upside down. So I apologize for the shakiness, but see that? 1, 2, 3, 4 pins. 1 is freezing outside, but dark as F in here. I mean, most of the first couple pins are cracked, so good thing I pulled this out. Damn, that side looks worse. Huh, all right, well, let's reflow these. All right, that wasn't so bad. Now I'm going to check all of the diodes and the capacitors just to make sure they're not shorted. Well, make sure the capacitors aren't shorted and the diodes are still working. Oh man, it is freezing outside. All right, get the multimeter out and we'll do some checking. All right, everything tested good, so good. I'm gonna give these headers a little brush with my wire brush, wherever it went. And then we're gonna get started on this rat's nest, if I can figure out how to get this out a few inches. I gotta shut this garage door, I'm freezing. All right, what we're working with here. Really inconvenient is there's a wire clip like this inside of there. So to get that out, you got to take this entire thing apart. So luckily I was able to just kind of slide this down a little bit, get some slack, and then undid those wire clips and slid it. So should be able to get this back together, I would think. Those 5 look like they're intact. The rest are toast. This is grounded to this, which that was not coming off of there, so I'll see about trying to get that back on there when we get done. So, all right. One wire at a time, I guess. All right, got that all done. If there was just a little bit more slack, I could have just twisted all the wires back together, but there was 0. So I'm gonna put these 2 ground wires back on this tube. I'm gonna get a file and just rough it up real good, because I could not get that off, so. All right, then we're gonna put it all back together and call it a day. All right, got that all done. See, this wire's one I did not extend and probably should have. Anyway, reassembled, everything's back where it should be. And only introduced about 200 new failure points that we're gonna have to suss out once we get this thing working fully. So, I'm gonna take one of these switches off here, see about these, because they are completely rusted, and that's a part I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to figure out how to make. So, we'll figure that out later though. But yeah, let me know what you think. And let me know if you know how to fix a damn Stern soundboard, because I'm pretty sure that one is working, but broken, you know? It shouldn't be just like that. But that's tomorrow's problem. So anyway, keep it real. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Later.